Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to install Windows 11 from USB on your Lenovo Yoga Slim 7. So in order to do this, we're gonna have to download the ISO image of the Windows 11, and of course for this we're gonna need a separate PC that we can use for that. Therefore, make sure that you have one. I have one in front of me. Also, we will have to use the USB flash drive that has at least 8 GB of available storage in it. The more the better, and I also recommend using the one that supports USB 3.0 for better file transmission. And one important thing, I recommend either taking a photo or writing down the complete model name of your laptop. You can find it on the back side of your laptop right here. So for me it's Lenovo Yoga Slim 714A KP10, and I'm not sure if you can see it clearly from here, but the important thing is that you find it on your own laptop. So first of all, grab your USB flash drive and insert it into the PC that you're gonna be using to create an ISO image for your Lenovo Yoga. Okay, so now that the USB flash drive is inserted into our computer, we're gonna have to download and install the ISO image. We can install it straight from the Microsoft website, where we should go right away. So let me open the search engine and let's search for Windows 11 ISO. Find the official Windows the official Microsoft.com website. So it's microsoft.com/NUS with the Windows 11. Select this option, and then on the following page you're gonna have to scroll down to the very bottom of this list. Now let's select Windows 11 multi-ISO for x64 devices, then click confirm, then select the product language. This is going to be your system language, so let's go with the one that you prefer and click confirm, and then click 64-bit download. And now we're gonna have to wait probably for a long time until this ISO file is downloaded. In the meantime, however, we're gonna have to download Rufus, which is the program that we're gonna be using to create the ISO image, or to rather boot it up to our USB flash drive. So let's find Rufus on the official rufus.ie website. Open it, then scroll down to download section and download the latest version. So if you have the x64 Windows on your machine that you're using to create a bootable USB flash drive on, then download the first link and then try to run this program. If it doesn't run, you can use x86, or if you're using ARM 64 machine, you can go with this one. Okay, now the Rufus is downloaded and ready to run. We can actually open it and leave it somewhere on our desktop. And now one other important thing is that we install the Wi Fi driver separately, because we're gonna need it for our laptop. So let's go to Lenovo Support website. Okay, let me translate this website. Okay, so on the Lenovo Support website, we're gonna have to select PC. Then we're gonna have to select Browse Product, then Laptops, and then in series we're gonna have to scroll down until we find Yoga series laptop IDEA pad. Then in sub-series search for Yoga Slim 7 and then find your particular model here. So as I said before, mine one is Yoga Slim 7 14 AKP 10. Okay, and now what we're gonna need to do is go to drivers and software, then select drivers under manual update, and here we're gonna have to find networking category, open it, and here you'll find your Wi-Fi driver. Click download and wait until the driver is downloaded. Now let's right click this. Let's open the directory of this downloaded file. And let's right click it and select run as administrator. Select your language. Accept the agreement, click next, and then make sure to select extract only. Next, and then click browse, and after that you're gonna have to copy your downloads folder path and paste it in here. Then let's click browse once again. Now let's right click downloads folder. Oh no, let's click make new folder, and let's call it Wi-Fi driver. Then select your Wi-Fi driver folder, click OK, click extract, wait, finish, and now we can uninstall this exe file, and we have our Wi-Fi driver ready in our downloads folder. Now as you can see, the Windows ISO image is already downloaded, so we can return back to our Rufus. Now in the device section we're gonna need to select our USB flash drive, so make sure that it's selected. Then click select next to disk or ISO image, and then select your ISO image that you downloaded. Now just click start. Make sure to not to uncheck all the checkboxes that you find here. Click OK. Okay, and then you're gonna have to wait until the status bar is filled with green color and says ready. Once the status bar says ready, we can close the Rufus program, and then let's grab our Wi-Fi driver folder and drop it to the flash drive, just like this. Okay, and now we can safely eject our USB flash drive and return to our Lenovo laptop. Now what we're gonna need to do is insert the USB flash drive into the USB 3.0 port, and then we're gonna have to boot our device into the BIOS menu. To do that, we're gonna have to short press the power button of the laptop, and while it's booting, hold down the FN button and short press F2 until the BIOS menu appears on your screen. Okay, now we are here. Thankfully we can still use our touchpad here, so using the mouse pointer, navigate to security, and then while it's quite uncomfortable with just your touchpad, we're gonna have to scroll down until we find the secure boot option. Next to it, usually you would see enabled. So what you're gonna have to do is change enabled to disabled, and after that press F10, then press enter, and then hold down the FN button and start repeatedly clicking F12 key. If your device boots into the system, you can just turn off your laptop and try again. But if you do everything correctly, you will get in boot device menu. So let's select our UEFI device in here, and this will get us to the Windows 11 installation window. Now I highly recommend plugging in the cable of your laptop into it so that it's being powered during this operation. And then you can remove it once the installation process is finished. Okay, we are here. So now the first thing that we're gonna need to do is select the language. Oh no, we already did it. You can select time and currency format instead by expanding this list and selecting the time and currency format that you like. Then click next to proceed. Then once again click next. Hit the checkbox next to I agree everything will be deleted, and click next once again. Then we're going to have to accept the license agreement, which will shortly pop up on the screen. Click accept, and then we're going to have to do some work with the disks, which is actually pretty easy. All you have to do is just select each of the 4 or 5 partitions, maybe 6, that you have here on disk 1, and delete each one of them. So select the partition and click delete partition. And this will leave you with, in my case, well, 1 terabyte of unallocated space. So now we have 2 options. If you want to have just one system disk, just the C disk, then select unallocated space and click next. If you want to have a separate partition or separate partitions, then select your unallocated space, click create partition. And now let's first use the available storage space for creating the system disk, so we can know better how many storage data we have left, and then differentiate it, integrating all the other disks like DE, etc. So let's provide the size in megabytes. I recommend 100,000 to 150,000 megabytes for the system disk. I'm gonna go with 150,000. Click apply. Okay, and now we have it in partition 3, and we still have 800 gigabytes of unallocated space. So now you can click create partition, and then depending on how many disks you want to have, you can divide it. Divide this number indefinitely. But I'm just gonna create one separate disk, which will be the disk D, by simply selecting the rest and clicking apply. And this is my partition 4. Now let's select partition 3, as this is our system partition, as we've stated, and click next. Then click install and wait until the operation is finished. Okay, once the installation is finished, we have just one additional step to complete before the setup. So let's select our country or region, then click yes, then select the keyboard layout and click yes once again, then skip. And then we're gonna have to install the driver. So select install driver, then select your USB flash drive, select Wi Fi driver option, click select folder, and let your laptop automatically find and install the required driver so that you can complete the setup with no issues. And if you would like to get a guidance for the setup process, we have a separate video on our channel with just the setup for this laptop. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that video out. And for this one, this will be all. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.